Hare Krishna. To bring out our best, we must beat down our worst. Our inner territory is a war zone. If we consider some geographical territory where there are some insurgents, there are some violent terrorist elements, and there are some moderate progressive elements. Now, when the government wants to develop that territory, it has to work on both fronts. It has to empower those who are progressive, who are broad-minded, who are interested in integrating, and along with that, it has to beat down those who are aggressive, those who are violent, and often more than what the external support that the government can offer in a territory that is subject to violence, it is the inner mobilization that is important. Those who have themselves determined that we want progress, we want peace, then they have to take up a stand and they have to hold back the insurgent elements. If there are no people who are supporting that, then no matter how much external force comes in, ultimately the external force cannot sustain. So similarly, if we consider inner territory, the inner territory is a war zone, and here we have many lower desires, which if acted upon will bring out our worst. They will make us do terrible things. Krishna is asked this question by Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita in 3.36. Arjuna asks, Arjuna vacha athake na prayukto yam papam charati purushaha anichhanapi varshneya baladiva niyojitaha. So he says, what is it that impels me to act self-destructively, to act sinfully? It's as if against my own will, as if I am forced. What is it? And Krishna in the next verse identifies that as kama, as selfish desire. Now, when we talk about this self-centered, self-defeating desire, how is this to be overcome? This desire covers us, it blocks us, and it prevents us from understanding what our resources are, what our gifts are, and from manifesting those gifts. So we need to clear the inner darkness that is created by the lower forces that are present in our consciousness. And Krishna repeatedly uses the war metaphor. He identifies this as kama as enemy. Ihavairinam in 3.37 he says, this is the enemy. And not only does he say the enemy, he says it is an eternal enemy. That it is an incorrigible enemy which needs to be just beaten down. Without that, we cannot succeed. So, we have to, Krishna talks about this once again when he says that, 3.43 he says that, evam buddhes param buddhva samstabhyatmanam jahi shatrum mahabaho kamarupam durasadam. So he says, in the form of kama, this enemy which is there is formidable and it is to be beaten down, jahi shatrum, win over it. How? Evam buddhe, with intelligence, understanding oneself to be transcendental. And Krishna also says that in 16.22, he says, Etair vimuktah kaunteya tamodvarais tribhirnara acharatyatmana shreyas tato yati param gatim. So he says that lust, anger, greed are the two primary forces that bring out our worst. They are present within us and they bring out our worst. And if you can, Etair vimuktah, if we become free from them, if we beat them down and we silence them, tamodvarais tribhirnaraha, these three drag us down to hellish conditions. Acharatyatmanah shreyas, then we can act for our long-term benefit. We can act to bring out our best. And tato yati param gatim, and ultimately we can attain life's supreme destination. We can, by connecting with Krishna, now to both to bring out our best and to beat down the worst within us, The best process is to connect with Krishna. When we strive to diligently practice bhakti using whatever higher desires we have, then that connects us with Him. And that connection empowers the higher side within us and it disempowers the lower side within us. And thus, we move forward on the path of all round progress and ultimate success. Thank you. Hare Krishna.